Meet Sidney Tarver, former NFL star turned logistics titan. He's grown his fleet to over 60 trucks and delivered 8 million packages, earning features on Business Insider, Yahoo Finance, and APUs. Now, Sidney is on a mission to help budding entrepreneurs launch their own trucking businesses. If you want freedom and success, this is your path. Don't miss out, watch, and be inspired.
What it do, this your boy Sidney Tarver, man. What we do from the NFL to corporate America, owning my own company, man. People First Logistics, man. Yours truly. Dig what I'm saying? Got over 15 years of industry experience. I'm one of the best in this. We about to show you how we interview people and screen them for the company to see if they worthy of putting that People First Logistics stamp on their back. You dig what I'm saying? So come with us as we interview these people. We're gonna show you some tips on how we interview, screen, and we only hire the best over here at People First Logistics. Let's get it. From the gridiron to the highway, I'm showing you how to deliver inspiration and success 1 mile at a time. Let's get it.
Everywhere, trying to figure out, who's going to be taking what route, who's calling off, so we need someone to take that route. Exactly. But, so how are you delivering in all weather? Because like Buffalo, it could be 80 today and a blizzard tomorrow, and we deliver in absolutely everything.
That's rough.
Yeah. So how do you think you would do?
Honestly, I take on any challenge that they give me.
And not only that, but you have to deliver in all types of weather. Amazon wants our drivers making at least 20 to 25 stops per hour to actually make sure you're completing that route within the allotted time.
Yeah.
Each route is generated to be completed within 10 hours or less. That doesn't mean we want you to take the full 10 hours, of course. So that's where all that comes into play. You have to make sure you keep a good pace, make sure you're making your deliveries on time. Obviously, there's some businesses, stuff like that. So not only that, but you could be in the hills where you have to make decisions quickly. Do I want to take the chance and go down this road because you could potentially get stuck? We don't want drivers that make the wrong decisions. So how do you think you would do?
I'm down for whatever.
Okay, well, how do you think you would do in, let's say you're put out in Springville, which Springville is like country. We're gonna get tons of snow that day, and you got 300 stops, or 200 stops, 300 packages.
And there's a lot of snow? There's hella snow?
Yeah. So you come down the road, there's driveways, very long driveways.
Yeah.
You're in a CDV or a step van. You can't go down driveways. You can't drive up driveways. You have to make sure you're reaching out to customers.
Well, if is there an emergency pickup van or something?
No, we have rescues, but we don't want any driver depending on a rescue ever.
I mean,
the rescue is.
Hey, I'm Sidney Tarver, and welcome to this course, The Breakaway Blueprint, where I'll break it all down for you on how to start a 6-figure trucking business with nothing but a clean driver license and a clean driving record. Over the past 3 years, I've delivered over 5 million packages. My team has ran over 20,000 routes, and I've employed more than 400 drivers. Come along with me on this ride. You don't even have to buckle up. We're gonna go full speed into it, and I'm gonna guarantee you, I'll show you how to get you a 6-figure trucking business started in no time. It's easier than you think. Come on with me, I'll show you. Make sure you finish this course. Most people don't finish what they start in life in general. If you get to the end of this course, I guarantee you have the knowledge to be successful in the trucking industry.
The rest, our buffer is strictly there for emergencies.
Yeah.
You need to make sure, the main thing is that the driver needs to make sure that they can complete their route on their own daily in the generated time. I honestly, between your schedule and the way you're acting, I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like the best candidate you have right now. With inflation and people being lazy in this generation, I mean, I feel like there's not a lot of options out there,
Yeah, well, so tell me why you think I should hire you.
I used to be an Uber driver. I was really good, and people drunk all the time, always throwing up on me and everything. Well, one person did throw up on me. It was at a bar. It was late night.
So I do interviews, mainly all the interviews for People First. Everybody tells me I DoorDash or I Uber. It's the same concept, but this is completely different than Ubering or door dashing. You're on a time limit. You have to make sure that the customer gets their food, and you have to reach out to them. But this is you have one delivery or two deliveries if you have them combined. This is sometimes 300 packages, over 200 stops, and everything is timed. I mean, if you're a person that can eventually catch on and keep a good pace. Like me, when I was a DOT driver. I drove the big step van. Eventually, when I learned how to do things, I didn't really even pay attention to time because I knew I was going to get my stuff done. Exactly. So those things are all important when it comes to delivering. It's not just about making the delivery.
Yeah.
You want to make sure that your customer is happy. Obviously, you want to put the packages where the customer requests. We have customer notes. Sometimes the customer doesn't even want you to leave the package. They would rather you just call them, let them know that you're there, and they'll meet you. Let them know you have to take your picture. Some drivers would rather take the picture versus handing it. Those are things that you have to keep in mind when you're out on the road, just to keep yourself safe and obviously make the customer happy. Animals, how are you with dogs? Horses, chickens.
I had a horse before.
Well, we have a lot of customers out, especially out here in the news station. They have farms. They have chickens. We had a driver 2 weeks ago who got chased by chickens.
Amish be running by?
Everything. Horses, chickens, cows are another one. We get pictures to the dispatch phone of cows that are literally right up.
Just a straight cow.
Yeah. Like 4 or 5 of them in there. So those are things that you experience out on the road. It's more than just making one delivery.
So I gotta watch out for the chickens and the cows.
Exactly. And dogs isn't, everybody has dogs, so it's not you. And me being especially me, I'm an animal lover, so I had to make sure I did not touch those dogs because you don't know what they can do.
Definitely.
You don't want to take that chance because everything comes back on the company. So those are things that we keep in mind when we're hiring.
I got chased by dogs when I was 5. Well, I mean, cows and stuff, of course.
There's chickens, there's cows. We're out in the farm. Everybody out here has farms, and like I said, 2 weeks ago we had a driver get chased by a little clan of chickens.
Oh yeah,
you have to make decisions like that. But the way that you're acting, I feel like
no, I'm dedicated. I'm dedicated. It's just I get scared of chickens and cows and goats and stuff. I'll deal with it.
What would you do? What would you do if you came across a clan of chickens like Danielle did 2 weeks ago?
I'd start fighting them off like a bunch of fourth graders.
See, those are things. Then they're gonna call Sydney and they're gonna say, "Hey, Sid, your driver attacked my chickens."
I'd take on any
again.
That comes on.
Everything comes back to the company, so that's why it's important to before you walk on that driveway.
I'll be eating fried chicken by noon.
Before you walk on the Sydney, you like this?
I like this guy. Oh no.
I don't know.
What you doing?
I don't think he's cut out.
I'm here for you. I got it.
Well, I need to know that you're gonna make good decisions before, because again, it's more than DoorDash and Ubering and just putting a package at a doorstep. We have to make sure all T's are crossed, I's dotted. You have to. Again, it's more than just delivering a package. If you get bit by a dog, we have a whole system that we have to go through. Make sure you're safe. Make sure you're not injured. Make sure that you didn't hit the dog or the chicken if you encounter one of those. Those are things before you even step out of that truck.
You could sue though if you get bit by a dog or something, right? You can sue them. They're not protected.
But if you've seen the dog and you've seen the chickens and you continue to walk on their property, those are decisions that you have to make quickly while working, delivering, making those deliveries on time. Those are just quick decisions. You have to be a rational thinker here.
Oh, shit.
We can't just say we're going to fight the dogs and fight the chickens. You have to make sure that everything, because in the end, yes, you are the employee. We want to make sure that you're safe at all times, but everything that you do, everything that I do comes back on people first. That's it.
Sure.
So while you're out there, we want to obviously make sure you're safe, but we want to make sure that the person that we're hiring is going to make good decisions for the company and for Amazon.
I'm a great decision maker.
Okay, so I'm going to put you on a 30-day probation.
All right.
30-day probationary period.
Yeah.
Within that time, another big thing is call-outs. Making sure you're on time. Amazon don't wait for us.
Yeah.
They'll wait about 5 minutes if I let them know I got a driver running late. That's about it. So we want to make sure we get out there on time because, again, we got big, large routes that have to be delivered in a timely manner. So the 30-day probationary period, we monitor attendance, performance out on the road, call-outs, how you're, acting here with the other drivers, how you fit in, stuff like that, again, all comes into play. So we'll give you a chance and we'll
Hey guys, if you're interested in purchasing the Breakaway Blueprint program, it is now $9.99. You gain instant access to over 2 hours of complex footage showing you how to personally start an Amazon DSP. Sid put hours into this and covers every topic of the trucking company, from your MC numbers to your licenses to your insurance to your payroll to starting up by yourself. Everything you need is broken up into 4 chapters and you can watch every single video within 2 hours. If you're interested, the link is in the description below. This will set you up, and when you complete and continue, you can message Sid if you have any questions. Enjoy the rest of the video.
we'll put you on a 30-day probation.
All right. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready, man. I'm excited. I've been
Okay.
thinking about this for a while now.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
All righty.
Let's do it.
Making sure your availability is open. Anybody that their availability is open, I can do whatever you need. Hours, routes. We got the routes. We got the packages. We just need the good people that are dedicated out on the road to not fight dogs and fight chickens and make sure that they're a rational thinker, quick thinker. You can get the deliveries done within the 10-hour time frame. Obviously, 10 hours doesn't mean you take the full 10. We want you to be able to finish in a timely manner, and then we're gonna hook you up always.
What's something that if someone says in an interview, you're like, screw this, you're not hired?
Everybody gets hired here, but unless you have, I always try to make sure that somebody doesn't have prior like health injuries, things that I know maybe they don't, because sometimes we get older people that apply, they think they can do it, and I have to really let them know like this is different than DoorDash or Uber. I don't want to put somebody out on the road that's going to hurt themselves more. Again, I want to make sure they're safe, but I want to make sure that this company is covered always, and doing that could just start a whole other lawsuit or injury reports or stuff like that. We want to make sure everybody's safe at all times. That's mainly it.
What would you say?
Just say have a positive attitude, man. You know what you're signing up for. We very upfront with. We try to scare them in the beginning, like this is not an easy job.
Yeah.
It's not ABC. So just have a positive mindset. We're a group. We're a positive team. So we don't really tolerate negativity. You'll stick out like a sore thumb.
You will, because everybody here gets along. Everybody, and they all have one main goal is to make sure that they're safe out on the road and they get the deliveries made in time. That's it.
That's all.